Hey guys, it's Gina. I am trying new light settings on my camera to try to, what's the word I'm looking for? Brighten things up, because my last couple of videos have been really dark. So hopefully this works a little bit better. It's the first time I'm using this filter function, but we'll see how that works. What I want to do today is to work on week 23 of my Project Life album. And the last week that I did was week 6. So, I'm a little behind, but in order to not get further behind, I kind of want to try to keep this week's current and then go back and try to finish up the weeks in between that I missed. This is an interesting week because I took exactly one photo from Monday to Friday, and I thought about just condensing the layout and only making a one-page spread, because I typically do 2-page spreads. But I decided, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stick to my normal plan, and we'll just, find things that I watched, find things that I did, take pictures of products I used, whatever, to sort of fill this in. And it's going to be like a general overview of kind of like this week. I use these Lori Whitlock planning pages. So you have the calendar here. I think I've shown these to you before, but then you have the option to put in, I drew the lines in these 2 squares because I always use design A. So that's the plan. And I pulled out I believe this is the May kit from Scraptastic. It's their I can't remember what they call it, but it's their Project Life kit. So I pulled that all out. I have that all hanging all around here. And then I pulled out some other things as well. I'm going to show you. I have some thickers that I'm going to use for my title page. And then I have a bunch. I also have some more letter stickers. This one's from My Mind's Eye. This one is from Simple Stories. And then I have these Snap. They're also Simple Stories. These word strip stickers, they call them. And so use some of them. And then I have this big stack. They had these stickers on sale for like $1 a piece. And they have all different little funny phrases on them. Sassy diva, having a bad day, come back tomorrow. We're probably going to use that one for this week. But they had all these sassy kind of phrases on them. They're from Hampton Art, and they were on clearance for $1, so I picked up a bunch of them. I think that was from Scrapbooking for Less, that website. So I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna start with my title card, and I've printed all my photos. So I planned out on this planning, so I wrote little notes about what I did the whole week. Obviously, I wasn't in a picture-taking mood. And then I set up, so I figured out what pictures I was going to use, and then like kind of where they're going to go. I don't always stick to that, but that's kind of where I start. Just going to move this stuff out of the way. Here are my photos. And here's the... Okay. So, can I scrapbook and talk at the same time? We're going to find out. So I'm going to start with my title card. I'm going to use this 6x4 card that came in the Scraptastic kit. And it has a bunch of, this was a very bad week for me, and it has a bunch of different kinds of words on it. So it says stuff like running late, car trouble, bad hair day, stepped in gum, cold shower, car trouble, I said that one already. So it has a bunch of things that like just make for a very bad day. And I'm going to use that as my title card because that's kind of how this week was. And I'm going to figure out how to open these. There we go. Oh, well, I just ripped that right off. Okay. These are very old thickers. Let's see if there's a date on them. 2012. So they were pretty old. But I'm going to use them. I try not to use stickers with my Project Life title cards because you use 2 E's every time you write the word week, obviously. But these are old, and I have a ton of thickers that I need to use. And so that's what I'm going to do. So most of the time I use stamps because stamps I really need to go get some more of this glue. Let me go over and grab some of that. See how nasty this is? Look at that. It's got glue all over it. It really needs to be replaced. So let me go over and grab another one of them. Okay. I always have plenty of adhesive. So there we go. Nice and pretty, all clean. And we're gonna throw that one away. All right. Because you know these stickers are not gonna stick. They're 3 years old, so they're not gonna stick. I'm gonna get all of these things that I need. So we're gonna have to put glue on them to make them stick. And this is week 23 that we're working on. And I'm gonna need a date stamp because I always put my dates on here. And I just use this little Office Depot date stamp. It's no big deal. And I'm gonna need some ink. And if I wasn't doing this on camera, I would be over at my, I kind of have a separate section set up for Project Life because I don't typically do this on camera. But today I thought since it's a pretty simple layout, I would just go ahead and give it a shot. So hopefully you're interested. So I'm just gonna drop these letters on here. And I'm gonna try not to use a lot of glue. It's coming out pretty fast because it's brand new, but try not to use a whole lot of glue, but I don't want my letters to fall off, you know what I mean? Alright, and we know how Thicker's adhesive is, so I don't know what was going on with me this week, to be honest with you. There's a lot of exciting stuff going on. Work wasn't really that out of control. I don't really know. I was just kind of in a mood. I don't know. And we just have weeks like that. So I don't really know. I don't really pick out a color scheme for my Project Life. I just kind of go with it, however it's going. And sometimes I don't even use a kit. Sometimes I'll just, you know, use whatever's sitting on my desk. That's the good thing about Project Life. We're actually not calling this Project Life anymore because I don't really use a lot of Project Life products. So I know that you, if you've watched any of my latest videos or seen my latest posts, you know that Shelly and I have a new website. And it's called, it's shortened to RED, but it is Remember Every Day. And so it's more this kind of pocketed page, pocketed scrapbooking is more my Remember Every Day kind of book. So what are my dates here? June 1st. I do my layout, I do my Project Life layouts now from Monday to Sunday so that all my weeks are together and my weeks line up with my Franklin Covey planner. So it's June 1st to June 7th. I'm gonna put that here. And then I'm going to grab a pen. I have my black pen out. I do most of my journaling in my Project Life book in black just because it's easy. I just put that little dash there. Then I'm going to get a block. That one's not going to be big enough. I keep all my blocks right next to my desk here. We'll use this one. This one's from Silhouette, actually. And I'm going to use these stamps that came with the Scraptastic kit. It's May 2015. I haven't got my June kit yet. When I was in Vegas, is that going to fit? Yeah. When I was in Vegas, my card got, people were, I guess somebody got a hold of my card numbers while I was in Vegas, and they've been, I need a piece of paper. There we go. How about right on the back of that? I never stamp. That's perfect. Okay, good. I never stamp directly on the card until I check it out first. I'm just going to put this no comment here kind of for this week. It's like, I don't know what's going on. Okay. But when I was in Vegas, somebody got my credit card number, and it became a bit of an issue. So my Scraptastic kit is late because, or maybe this one. I'm not sure. I have these little acrylic shapes from Scraptastic just over here in a bin on my desk. And I don't know what I'm ever going to use them for, so it's one of the good things about Project Life. You can use up some of this stuff. Maybe I'll use this one with the exclamation point. But when I was in Vegas, let me finish this story for the love of Pete. When I was in Vegas, somebody got my card number, and so when Scraptastic went to, they put my card on hold because of the fraudulent charges, and when Scraptastic went to bill it, obviously the charge didn't go through. So my Scraptastic kit for June is a little bit late. But I said in my last video, or really, I don't know what order Shelly's going to upload these in, so it could have been my last video, could have been my next video, I have no idea. I think I need something down here, like just a little something. Let's see, what do we got? But I'm going to cancel all of my kit clubs because I have way too much stuff. Way too much stuff. So, yeah. Here, maybe something's in here. The problem is, like, this isn't a good week, so, like, all of those things that say best day ever and all that kind of stuff, that's not gonna... How about just this, ooh, this is what real life looks like. I kind of like that. Unfortunately, it won't fit there. Can I get it to sit under here? There we go. Digging that. Alright, let me pull that. I'm going to put pop dots underneath that one side. But it's way cattywampus, so I want to get that fixed as much as I can. And then I use Stampin' Up! Dimensional adhesive because I like it the best. They're thin, which is what I like. I'm just going to put a couple on here. There we go. Put that down. So that kind of pops up off the page. This is what real life looks like. And now that's adhered there. I still don't have nothing down here, but let's see. I don't want to use through the lens. There's not a whole lot of pictures. This is what real life... Let's just use this little one here that says life captured. I think I need a decorative element down there. Because I have like this no comment. There's lots of text. I think I need a decorative element. So let's see what I have here somewhere. What do I got? Daydream. That ain't gonna work. Oh, I know. I'm gonna use some of these stickers that I have here. I'll pull one of them out. Let's see which one here. How about if I just put a couple of these on here? I'll just put 3 of these little sad people. These are from Freckled Fawn from a million years ago. They had them in an Oh Dear Me kit. There we go. And that's my title card. Done and done. Oh, I had some of these things too. Well, that's done now. So what I do now is I go back to my thing, take my pencil, and I'm going to scratch that off. Then, so the next card. So Stu and I were in New York last weekend. And when we came back, we had a lot of TV stuff to catch up on. And part of it was, there was a pay-per-view that went on for wrestling. These are all of my photos. A pay-per-view that went on for wrestling. It was the Elimination Chamber. So I'm going to cut these photos up. You know, I never liked wrestling. It's a weird thing. I think I've talked about it before, but if you're new to my channel or whatever, I never, ever liked wrestling. And then my nephew started watching it. And one day I was at his house and he's watching wrestling and I'm like, why are you watching this? And then I saw Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, I don't have a picture of him here, but let's just say that Roman Reigns is very pretty. And from that point forward, I watch wrestling. So I have 4 pictures of wrestling here. And I want this one on a different day. So that's why I'm cutting them all up. And then I think I may have to pull out some stamps. Because, oh, the other thing I have to do, I forgot. I have to round these corners. All of my corners are rounded in my book, so I have to round all these corners. Of course. Of course. So Scraptastic's cards don't come with the rounded corners, so I have to always go in and round the corners. But that's okay. No problem. There we go. Alright, so we have this Elimination Chamber pictures. So I want the pictures. This is Seth Rollins. Dean Ambrose stole his belt, in case you're wondering what that crazy picture is about. Stole his championship belt, so that's why he's going a little crazy there. So we watched this on Monday after we got back from New York, so I want to put that in there. Because like I said, I'm really having to find pictures for this week because I didn't take any. I just was not in the mood for photos. And I will tell you, more than anything else I do in this room, when I do Project Life, my desk is a nightmare. I just make a total mess, but that's okay. So we're going to get this week done. It'll be fine. I hope this doesn't take a million years. We're already up to 17 minutes. Ugh. So, but that's, may have to cut it and do it in a couple of parts. I'll do like the first page and then hopefully that'll make it worth it. Hopefully that'll be good. Alright, so we have this Elimination Chamber. So I need a 4x6 card. These are the only ones that came in my kit. So I may have to go get some more, but let's see what we got here. This yellow one might work. It's okay. It's not too, I don't like that one. Moving at the speed of life. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to use this one. So I'm going to round my corners. And I'm going to find some stamps. And I'm going to finish this card up. I'm going to stamp Elimination Chamber on it. I don't want to do that on camera because that's just kind of, you know, it's just stamping. So I will do that and then I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so I'm back. I stamped the Elimination Chamber on this card. As you can see, I used, oh, I probably should have them out, huh? Where are them stamps I used? Here they are. This set from Scraptastic. You can see them here. They don't have finished tops or bottoms, as you can see on that little paper there. So I didn't like the way that looked. It looks really cool when you have lines, but not so much without them when it's just going across the card, in my opinion. So I pulled out some of my Winkastella markers and I colored this. This is the black. It looks kind of bronzy though, up top, and then the silver on the bottom, and then I also used the yellow here for the kapow, and that kapow is actually a Oriental Trading Company stamp that I've had forever and I've not used. So that takes care of that square in my design, so we get rid of that one. Now here is the next. It's going to be a 3x4 one that we're making. I'm going to cut this down just a bit if I can find my scissors. Here we go. I'm going to cut this down just a bit. Sorry, Randy. It's Randy Orton I just cut off there. I'm going to round these corners. I always round the corners. Even on my photos. I just think it looks better. Get all that mess out of the way. And then I'm going to need a 3x4 card. Let's see if there's any. I pulled some out that I thought worked for this week. Yeah, we'll use this blue one right here. We'll put Paul in this blue one. This is Paul Heyman. He is a manager slash advocate for Brock Lesnar. and he was doing a podcast with Steve Austin, who's Stone Cold Steve Austin, if you guys watch wrestling. I still can't believe I watch wrestling. I'm going to throw that photo on there. And let's see if there's anything here that I want to use. No, not so much. So maybe I just want to add a little word sticker or something. I need to do some journaling, but let's see. I'm going to use these gray stickers, and I'm going to write the word podcast up there. And I don't really stress too much about Project Life, or, pardon me, I'm not doing Project Life because I don't use any of those. I don't use any of those products. But I don't really stress so much about, like, whether things are straight or, you know, you're documenting a lot of information here. You get tied up with that. And some people do. I mean, some people make, you know, gorgeous layouts for Project Life, and I just don't have the time. It's terrible, huh? But I just really don't. Travel too much, and I just don't have time. So I don't really stress. I have to let go of the perfectionism somewhere in my life, and that is where it is. I just don't have the time. Now there was a little thing. Ooh, it's too big. Let me move Paul here. Let me see if I can get it to go this way. Yeah, that would be good. And I'm gonna take glossy accents on the back of this. Just, you know what though? I'm gonna try this Tombow blue first. Just gonna put a little bit, spread it with just a little bit around here. I don't know what this is gonna look like underneath this. Spread it around, see what happens. It dries clear, so I'm hoping that it won't be too awfully bad as I put it down on here. There we go. Alright, I'm going to put the word Monday up here. I'm just going to write that in. Did we watch this on Monday? This came on Monday, so we actually watched this on Tuesday. So I'm going to put the word Tuesday up here. I'm very sad about this pen. It's running out of ink. It's making me very, very sad. Very, very sad. I have all these thick ones up top. Let's see if I can find a little one. Ooh, that one's tiny. Okay, let's see. Alright, so that takes care of that 3x4 card, and I can scratch that one off of here. What do I got next? I took a trip to Midlothian, Virginia. Where are my pictures? And like I said, I make a complete and utter mess when I'm doing Project Life. It's ridiculous. Now I lost, oh, here they are. Alright, Midlothian, here we go. I'm gonna cut this down here. Move those stamps out of the way. Huge mess. I'm gonna cut this down to 3x4, so let me cut it off this way first. And then I'll make sure that it sits at exactly, let's make it a smidge under 3. Ooh, it doesn't even come up to 3. Ooh, it's gonna have to go on a It's gonna have to go on a card. I try to avoid that, but sometimes you just can't. Oh, no, I'm gonna have to cut a little bit more off of that side. There we go. Still had some white on it, so I took a drive down to Midlothian. 3 hours. Alright, put that off to the side. So I'm going to need another 3x4 card here. Here we go. And like on some of them, I can cover up the words. So probably on this one, I will put this. I don't know about that orange and that blue though, but I have this one if it'll cover up all of those arrows. Yeah, that's good enough. This handsome, I probably have use for. These arrows, I don't really care. Both of these get their corners rounded, like so. And I've got to get up in 1 second and get my stickers. Because I have stickers that say Tuesday, Wednesday. I always put the day that these things happen on these somewhere. I'm going to throw this one here. And I'm going to get a label as well. I'm going to put a little label on here to do just a tiny bit of journaling. But let me go get those day stickers first. Let's see what have I done with them. The darn things. I found them. I have a bunch of Project Life stuff, so I'm going to just get me a little label to go on here. First I'm going to put so I have these little Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all these little things. So I always like to put the day that these happened on here. So I went down to Midlothian on Tuesday. So I'm just going to drop that right on there. And then there are some labels in here. Let me open this package. Oh, I could have used this where it just says the Tuesday under it. Oh well. Week and date. This one as well has a Tuesday. Oh well. Yeah. Here, this is what I need, just a label. This one even has a little car on it, so that works pretty well. I'm gonna put it on this side of the photo so it doesn't, this is my root. So I just, because like I said, I didn't take any photos, so I'm kind of wigging it. And a little bit of journaling, and that's it for that one. Then I have some journaling to do, so I won't do that on camera. That's just all journaling there. And then I have a picture of my prescription bottle for my sleeping pills because I'm dealing with the insomnia again. Here we are, right here. So I'm just going to cut this. Ooh, my photos just fell all over the ground. Alright. I'll just find my scissors. I just had them like literally a second ago. So I'm just going to cut this photo out. And when I went over to get these stickers with the days of the week on them. I pulled my Project Life cards that are the themed ones. I am going to use a Becky Higgins product. These are themed ones. And it's, what do they call them? Perfectly Imperfect. So it's not like, oh, best day ever and all that kind of stuff. It's like more real, if you will. And I just had to have these, so I'm going to use this UGG. I'm going to cut this photo down a little bit more. And like I said, I didn't take any photos of the insomnia that day, but I did take a sleeping pill. So I have this prescription bottle, obviously. So I just took a picture of that. Filling in the gaps because I was in a mood and didn't take any photos this week. So I'm going to line this up right about there. I'm going to put the little sticker that says Wednesday on here. Actually, there's prettier ones. I got these now. I'm going to put this Wednesday and Thursday on here. Or maybe just Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday's the only one that's going to fit. So, alright, that takes care of that one. And then on Friday, I went to the salon and got my nails done. I'm going to need a 4x6 card that came out of this kit. Maybe I'll use this origami one. And I have some photos from the salon. Here they are. And I will apologize for my feet. I'm not a foot person, and I know a lot of you probably aren't either, but I did want to just document that, you know, I wasn't feeling good this week. I was having kind of a bad week, so I decided to just go to the spa, get taken care of a little bit, get a little bit of pampering in, make myself feel a little bit better, and that is what happened. So I'm gonna round these corners. I'm going to use these letter stickers after I put this on here. And then I think I'll use just that one little smiley face on here. I'm going to use these stickers to put Spa Day on there. Alright, and then I need to put the word Friday on here. I have a red Friday and a green Friday, neither of which I want to use on this paper. And then I have a yellow Friday. Okay, none of those are going to work. I do have some of these. Gonna cut, I don't like speech bubbles that much, so I just always cut them off, and then I can use, I'm just gonna layer that. I'm gonna put that sticker up on dimensional adhesive is what I'm gonna do, so that, oh, I'm gonna have to get some more dimensional adhesive out. I'm running out. Right. Just to give it a little bit of dimension here. Stu didn't take any pictures this week either, so I do have some stuff to journal about that he had going on, but nothing that I have pictures for. Do I want to use Fabulous? That oh yeah looks nice too. Let me see if that'll fit up there. So that kind of matches those, that color. Let me put this oh yeah up here. See if I can get it to fit. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Okay. I'm going to do some journaling, and I just need to add that it was Friday here, so I don't want to do that. Let me think, let me think. How do I want to put Friday on this page? In the book it has, let me see what they've got on here. And in that other set of alphabet stickers that I've got, I think they have, some of these have the days of the week on them. They do. So I may pull that one out if this doesn't have anything. Okay. So I'm going to pull these out. One of these has the word Friday on it. And the trick is getting these all back in the package where they belong, because I've now pulled them all out. It's black, it's fine. Just gonna use this little Friday sticker. Throw that right up there. Do some journaling. Alrighty. Can't talk and journal at the same time, it's impossible. So that's a cute little card. Oh, 10 round the corners. Please, 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 please. Thank you. And this one's on the photo. That's gonna stink. Alright. Okay. That's my spade. That's this. No, that's not that. Shoot. That spade is on the other side. Okay. Where is it? Oh, I had it in a little card. Oopsies. Okay, well then we'll take it out of that little card and put it here. Scratch that off. And then I'll put this one, this Shazam over here, and I'll put the face mask and the shellac removal over there. So I'm going to need another, let me clean up some of this mess. I make such a mess. Such a mess. Okay. I could just get some of this stuff cleaned up. Such a mess. Okay. Good. Now, I need another 4x6 card. These are the ones that came in the kit. I think I'm going to use that one there. Let me round my corners. I think I might stamp the word Thursday on here. I would just need to find some stamps. So, let me see what stamps I got right below my desk here. That may have some. Here's my stamps with my days of the week, but just thinking of some kind of. Here we go. These are good. I like these. Let me see what size my pictures are first. I'm not going to use all of these photos. I'm just going to use 2 of these. And that one I'm not going to use. I printed it because I wasn't sure, because I don't have a lot of photos for this week, but it's going to turn out that I don't need it, and it's not something that I really need to document. So, oh, man. Don't make me go over there and just print this one picture over. Ah, thank you. All right. Oh, I don't even know what time we're up to on this video. I'll be surprised if anyone watches this thing. If you don't want to watch or you're still watching, I'll be surprised. But if you are, maybe you're just hanging out and scrapping with me, as I try to talk and scrap at the same time. If you, get to the point where you don't want to listen to me anymore, the whole layout will be posted on the blog. So always head over there and take a look. I'm going to use this. I'm not sure. I was either going to use that one or one of these houses. I'm just going to have to see how the photos, because I wanted to just make the statement that I had a home spa day. It didn't do much for my mood, but I treated my hair and I took off my own shellac, which was a super huge mistake, and I did a face mask and just things trying to get me out of the funk that I was in. maybe I'll put them like that, and then I'll have some room for journaling. And I'll leave that picture there so I know where this one's going. Take these stamps out of here for the word Thursday. Put that on my block. I just stamped it off on my paper over there. You didn't see that, but okay. And maybe I will use that little flare there. Scraptastics flare, they concave on the other side. So I always use these little 3D kind of glue dots on the back of them, because they dip in a bit on the back. And so can't get them to stick with regular adhesive. I'm gonna throw that down on there. Yeah, that's good. All right, that's Thursday. So I moved that one over here. And that means Stu's, well, let me do this. I have 2 photos that are going on the, well, 3 photos that are all 4x6 that go on this page without much happening to them. But I do think I'm going to have to cut them down. Well, the only problem is I'm going to round these corners and watch. It's going to look weird because the picture itself has a square. And I think I'm just going to get over that for now. I'm just going to have to. Because I just don't want to spend much more time on this. So I started Saturday. I started the weekend knowing that I was having a crafty weekend. That I wasn't going to do anything but craft all weekend. So we haven't been home in like darn near forever. And it's just driving me kind of crazy. So I started Saturday with a very messy craft room and then cleaned it up. So I took before and after photos. And then on Saturday, American Pharaoh also won the Triple Crown. So I want to document that. And that is something that even if I had taken pictures all week, I still would document stuff like that. So gonna work on these bottom two. So I have this before and after. I want to put some larger labels up on the top so I can put before and after. So I'm just gonna run over here and get some larger labels. All my Project Life stuff is on my other desk. I should set up a way to scrap over there, like on camera. No teal? Huh. I was gonna go with teal. Let's do a pink then. Because I want to put the words before and after on these photos, and I want some larger labels to do that. So I'm gonna use, the way these Teresa Collins labels come, you get 2 sheets of the same labels, which works out really well when you want to do something like this, because I'm going to have one label up here, and then the same exact label on this other paper, on this other photo, I mean, which kind of ties them together, that they're, you know, these are, they go together. And then I'm going to add the words before and after in these teal. They're not big enough. That's not a big enough font. Maybe this is going to be too big, I think. Absolutely, way too big. Alright, so that font's not big enough. This font is too big. Let me go get some letter stickers over here yonder. Okay, I've got 2 potential, see which ones are gonna fit better. I'm not sure they're gonna fit. Nope. I don't think they're gonna fit. So these are from My Little Shoebox. And these are from Sassafras, which, you know, they're old. Sassafras, no date on them. What a shame, because these are quite old. So I'm going to put before and after with these Sassafras stickers. Hopefully they'll fit. I love having my stash, like, because I can always find something, you know what I mean? O-R-E, that's not going to fit. I'm going to have to move this over all the way. Because I just love that I'm able to find, you know, what I want. But, and I think I mentioned this maybe earlier, even in this video, that I'm going to go on a spending hiatus because I do have quite a big stash that I would like to get used up. So here it is. Today is June the 7th or something. I would like to go on a spending hiatus until the end of the year. No new scrapbooking stuff until the end of the year. Besides the fact that I'm getting much more interested in, I mean, I still love my scrapbooking, but now I'm all into like makeup. I blame my hairstylist for that. Tara, she's got me all into makeup and stuff. So, and I definitely need my salon days, so, you know, just going to protect the budget a little bit. So, you'll see lots of older product. I have to tell you, I've been quite, inspired by Coffee Mama. Her name is Jill. I don't know. Oh, this is still not gonna fit. We're gonna make the best of it and just throw it on there like that because I'm not playing with this anymore. She does these spending freezes like all the time, and she's very successful with them. That's what I need to do. I need to go on a spending freeze. I'm going to add another label on these so that I can document that I was having a scrappy weekend. And the other thing, there's a little label thingy that came in the Scraptastic kit that I also want to put on here. So, even though it was a really bad week, and I think you know, looking at the spread, it does come across that way, but I don't want to be, you know, super ultra negative about the whole thing. I mean, it's just life sometimes. So that's the before. I'm gonna throw 2 Saturday stickers on here, right here. Saturday. I'm gonna throw on. I don't wanna cover stitch up. Let it sit right there. Yeah, I'll just layer that F over top of it. And then maybe I'll try to straighten it up so it doesn't look like, come on, there. Now, did I use that thing that said play? Did I use that? No, I used the one that said yes, but there was an acrylic shape that came in the Scraptastic kit that said play, and that's what I wanted to use with these photos. And of course I've made, oh, there it is. Okay, good. I wanted to use that with these photos. I'm gonna put it, oh, I might have put it on the clean one actually. Yeah, okay, so. Then I'm gonna throw Saturday on this other one, and then I'm gonna do some journaling on that one there. Put this Saturday up here, and then anything here I want to use. Maybe something on this. Maybe just this little yes please. I'm going to put this play on here. And then I'm going to put this yes please right down there. Ew. Way too much glue there. Here we go. All right. And then I'm going to do some journaling on this. Just need a little label. Where are those pink labels? Just going to put a little label down there. Maybe down here because this has got, maybe I'll put it over there because this has already got lots of, like, you know, it's got a little bit of embellishment on it already, so maybe I'll just throw it on the other side, over here, on the messy side. Okay. And then I'm done with those. And then American Pharaoh, I just want to put, I'm going to put his name think I might get my label maker out. If I can find it. I haven't used it since I reorganized my room, so finding it may be a bit of an issue. I have no idea where it is. It's not in that drawer. There it is. If you look long enough, you'll find it. I'm just going to use my label maker and maybe some blue tape. I have this blue tape. Or do I want to use pink? No, I think he's a boy horse, so I'm going to use blue. And just use my label maker. Just take the tape out of here that's in here. Like that. And then I'm going to put this blue tape in here. Oh, well, I have it cutting, so that's probably not a good idea. There we go. Ay, ay, ay. Some days. Okay. Now I am going to cut that piece off. And then I'm going to just write out American Pharoah's name here. And I actually wrote down how to spell Pharaoh because I was afraid that I would spell it wrong. And then I'm going to cut it. And then I have his little name here. And I'm going to put his little name on there. Ooh. I may not want to do it that way. I don't want to cover up that little part that says that's the finish line for the Belmont Stakes, for the Belmont Park or whatever. I don't want to cover that up, so I'm just going to put it here and then cut this little bit of extra off there. There we go. And then I'm going to put a Saturday sticker on here, right up in there. There we go. And that one's done. So, clean room, messy room, American Pharoah. Now I have Saturday and Sunday journaling, which is a journaling card, so I don't need to do that. I have some Friday journaling. So I have 3 more cards that are journaling, and then 1, 2, 3. And then I have this, this, and this. So this card I don't have to do much with. I'm going to put a little Saturday sticker on there. I'm going to round the corners. little Saturday sticker somewhere. Maybe I'll just run it right up here. And I'll cut the flags off. Like that. And then I'm just going to put the word insomnia right there with those teal letters that I had. Don't need to journal. It's very clear what the problem is. Oh, there was something else I wanted to put on those Saturday ones with the room, so I'll go back to looking at that in 1 second. Sometimes I leave the little centers in, but in this particular case I want them out. So just take that out of there. Thought I was out of ends. I was gonna go crazy. Because once you put a sticker on a photo, it is not easy to get that off of there. Put that up there. That's okay. It's okay that it's all kind of cattywampus. I don't really mind that because it's insomnia. Alright. Now, anything else I want to add to this Saturday insomnia? I'm going to put this "Are you kidding me?" right underneath of that. And then that works. That one's done. But I want to go back to those messy rooms because in this set that came with Scraptastic, in those 4x6 cards that I keep losing. These are the last 2 photos I need to do for this. What did I do with those 4x6 cards that came with the Scraptastic kit? If there was a way for me to keep this organized while I was doing it, life would be so much better. But I can't seem to keep it together. Here we go. Here they are. Alright. I want to, there was something in here that said like pajamas, there it is, pajamas all day. And I wanted to add that to this card, to this photo I mean, because I seriously didn't get out of my pajamas all day long. It was lovely. Just gonna, oh, I don't want to put it under stitch. I'll just put it here. Pajamas all day. Okay, now that's done. So I do have some journaling cards to do, but I'm not going to do them on camera because that's a bore. But I have 2 other things. This is going to stay a 3x4 card, just like it is. I may throw it on a, just on a 3x4 card to make sure it's 3x4. If I can find one. Let me round the corners. This was Friday. And this is just a funny story about Shazam. Here's my cards. I'm going to use this one with a 5 on it because I'm going to cover the 5 up, and I don't know when I'd ever use the 5. Put that on there. Throw a Friday sticker on here. And I want to add, I have some black stickers here. They may be a little bit too big. I wanted to say on task. These may be a little bit too big for that. I'm going to use them anyway. They are a bit big, but I'm going to use them anyway. Because that's what I have here. What I really should do is go get my small stamps. But I'm ready for this to be over. I love the final product of this pocketed page, and I remember remembering all little moments of every day. I love it. But I don't know that I enjoy this as much as I do 12 by 12 layouts. Like, I love the finished product. I like going back and looking at them. But I'm just not sure that I like this. What word am I looking for? Yeah, this method of memory keeping. I love the finished product, like I said, so I continue to do it. But, anyway. Alright, so on Friday we were on task. There we go. I'm going to leave that like, corners. And I'm going to leave that like that. I'm going to add a little smiley face to this. Just right here. Just to give it a little bit of something. Okay. Last card. And then I will be done. Oh my god, I'm at an hour. This is going to be such a long video. Okay. I'm going to have to cut it up into little sections. I'm going to finish up this card. I'm going to take one of these cards and maybe use that same polka dot. And I'm going to figure out how I'm going to cut this out so that I can fit it on this card. Stu just discovered Shazam, so I really want to document this because it was quite funny because he's like, guess what I just found, blah blah blah, and I was like, yeah, I've known about that. Oops, maybe I should have told him. Alright, so I'm going to lay this on this card here. I'm going to put a label on it. I'm going to do some journaling. And then I will be done. So thank you for joining me. If you want to see me run through these cards individually, or you want to see the pictures, go on over to the blog or check out the other video. And I will see you guys in a bit. Thanks so much. Bye.